I've been always wanting to tell you that because
Hey, welcome. We are so glad to have you here. This is the Daily Reset for Success show, and my special guest today is Miss Sonja Stephens, also known as Sonja.
right. Well, let's not tell that story, okay?
I'll tell
Um,
you, I'll tell the first part of that story. So, um, you know, the J in Spanish, it's pronounced differently.
yeah.
So when you write it down and hand it to somebody and they call your name over the loudspeaker and they speak Spanish as their first language, they call you Sanja. So now that's a joke, right? So I tend I love to make Sonya laugh because she's just got the greatest smile in the world. So when I want to make her laugh, I just say, "Hey, Sanja, how's it going?" You know?
Right. Oh gosh. Marion, I love you.
Oh,
I
I
love
love you too.
you.
So, for those of you who don't know Sonia, we go back a ways where we started hanging out because we were networking buddies. And
Absolutely.
yeah, how many different networking groups have we been in together?
A few. A few. Let's just leave it at that.
Um, and ever since I've known you, you've been very dedicated to helping people travel around the world, having fun on vacations,
Yeah.
and getting their vacations paid for, and building an income. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, you know how most people spend more time planning their vacations than actually taking the vacations. And I meet people every day that, well, where can I go? What can I do? Well, it's a big world out there. And sometimes they just need a little guidance. Well, what about if there was an app that you could sit at home in your pajamas, drinking a glass of wine on the couch, and you just scroll through it and like, oh, look at that trip. Look, and then you hit this little button and it says book it and you're on your way. So that's what I do. I help people. And if I can save you some money and have a much better trip, why not take it? You know?
Why not? You're always traveling here and there. I see you on social media. You're just packing your suitcase and just heading out all the time. All these
Yeah.
fun places,
Uh, life is fun, and it's an adventure. Why not go see it?
Yes, I agree. I agree. Well, okay, so this is the Daily Reset for Success show, and
Hmm.
today's topic is really about creating happiness for yourself. So
Yes.
I specifically picked this topic out because of Sonia, because she just seems like she's such a happy person. She's always creating happiness, not just for herself and those around her, but people that don't even know her just are uplifted because of her energy and her love of life. It's true.
Well, yeah. So my business partner calls me Opie from the Garfield, the little dog that just is always happy and everything. I guess I need to go check out this cartoon because I don't ever remember Garfield and this little dog. So I need to go check it out. But
I don't remember that one either.
well, life is short. Why not? When you wake up, you have a choice, right? You can either be sad or you could be happy. Why not just be happy? It's much easier to put a smile on your face than it is to put a frown on your face. So I choose happy.
So, do you ever wake up not happy though and have to change that?
Um, I mean, yes, there are days that I don't wake up and it's like, do I have to get up today? But I but it doesn't take me. I don't know. There's just something in my personality that I just refuse to let myself be sad, and it doesn't take long. Look in the mirror and I could just start laughing at myself, and then I'm happy again. So I don't know what it is, but I get kind of giggly, I guess, and um, I don't know. And if I see, and then the first time I see somebody else's face, like your smiling face, it's like it's very hard not to smile back, and that's just how I live. So
Well, I'm glad to hear that. And more people need that. So
uh,
I do believe you can create this. Even
uh,
if it's not your natural state, I believe that you can create happiness naturally. So I
mhm.
want to go over some of the things that we have learned over the years to keep our happiness level up, to raise our vibrations and to really focus in more on creating not only happiness for ourselves, but our spouse, our children, our neighbors. Uh, you know, I take care of a lady with Alzheimer's, and the home called me today and said she's flipping out. She thinks we're holding her hostage and stuff. So I immediately went into what makes her happy. And I
Mhm.
started talking about, well, remember yesterday when I cut your hair and we did all the things to make you look so beautiful. So when we go to church, all the men are looking at you and wishing that they could have a date with you. And you know, I just pulling stuff out of my memory of things that made her happy.
Right, right. And another thing you can do is to put little stickers on your mirror in the morning so that the first thing when you're brushing your teeth, you'll see the sticker. And it could just be a smiley face. It could be something that's going on in your life that maybe you can look forward to. Say, like you've got a trip planned. Hey, next week I'm going to be in my bikini on the beach somewhere. You just things like that. Put things on there that gives you something to look forward to. Like a lot of people, maybe you are going through a lot right now, but what's happening today is not what happens in your future. So put things on there that you can focus on, that next week you'll be doing something better. I have $1 million in my bank. That's one of the things that I'm focusing on. And trips, especially for me.
So what do you mean you have $1 million in your bank?
I don't yet, but I am picturing that. And
Okay. You
I
have
am
like a
picturing
vision
it
board or something? Or
absolutely. And what would you do if you had $1 million in your bank tomorrow? Oh my gosh, the things that I would do. There was a couple weeks ago, we were driving, and you know how some people will block the street and not let you cross. I just needed to get across 3 lanes of traffic. And these people actually stopped and let us go through. And my friend was like, I wish I had 20 bucks. I would just get out and give each one of those people a $20 bill for being nice today.
oh,
Love to do stuff like that. you know, um, Buy somebody's breakfast behind me in line or something like that. So what would you do if you had $1 million? I just, the fun I would have, and of course, you know me, Marian, I'm going to be sharing it. And that's why that just, can you imagine if you ran into somebody being nice on the freeway? You could just hop out and give them a $20 bill. It would just make their day, make my day.
it would give you as much pleasure probably as it would give them, right?
More, probably more.
I would immediately r- run, not run like run, but I would immediately find transportation to Michigan. Well, maybe not now, it's kind of cold, but my grandsons, I'd move them here. That's what I would do.
Oh, yes, yes. I have 2 grandbabies, and so I'd be on my flight to Seattle tomorrow.
Seattle's okay, but can you imagine what it's like right now in Michigan? I'm sorry if you're in the cold right now.
Right. No, no, no.
Yeah,
Not at all. No. That's why I live in Texas.
exactly. Come here where it's a little warmer.
Absolutely.
Gosh, oh gosh. Well, let's get into the daily word. We do this every single day. It brings me joy to bring you joy, and this is one way that I know that people love to hear me repeating the daily word. So today is divine order. I free myself by becoming more aware of my loving presence within me. I learn to quiet my restless mind and settle into a peaceful inner attentiveness. Concerns about how situations will work out subside, leaving me open as infinite intelligence works through me. My part is to hold the faith, be receptive, remove distractions, and step confidently into the constant stream of wisdom and order that flows from the universe.
Cool one. Good job today.
Oh, that always makes me feel so good.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And what you put out there in the universe somehow it finds you. Somehow it finds you.
You know, that's true. So as you're driving down the road, I found this to be true. Someone told me that when people pull out in front of you or they honk at you or give you the bird or whatever, you know, you can say to yourself, pause, I choose love instead. Instead of
Absolutely.
cussing at them or wishing them harm or
A little difficult, but yeah, they just are in a hurry to get somewhere that, they're not happy, put it that way.
right.
So, I've just learned, okay, come on out. You think that you're more important today? Okay, take it.
Go on about yourself.
Absolutely.
Hey, we have an audience member who is telling us that he thinks that we're having a very, very, very good topic. So I'm going to put it up here. And I just happen to know who this is. Now, when you're on Facebook, you have to give StreamYard permission to let Facebook see your face and your name.
Oh, gotcha.
They have very strict rules. You know, they want to keep everybody safe.
Right.
So this happens to be Steve Baker. Do you
Yeah.
know Steve Baker?
I don't think so.
Oh, you guys have to meet. You
Okay.
have to meet. Yeah, Steve Baker has his own show. It's the Baker Senior Show on YouTube and Facebook, and then he has a podcast as well. He talks about Medicare. So, you know, I got to show you this. It flipped me out. This came in the mail the other day. I was showing it to him. It flipped me out, Sonja. Okay.
Oh,
What? I'm not even near time to go yet.
I have 6 months.
You need to call Steve Baker so he can make sure you get the right
Oh,
insurance. It's very confusing. Have they started calling you and emailing you? And
well, I have my person all lined up. So he's in my networking group. And yeah, I said, okay. He goes, 3 months. Okay, we'll see you in 3 months. So
that's it. You
yeah.
really have to, you have to know. So if you want to get a hold of Sonja, and I know you do, you want to take some trips, you can go to travelbysonja.com. And she's going to help you get out of town. Right, Sonja?
That's right. Create amazing memories with friends and family.
That's right, yes. Okay, so let's say we're in a real bad funk. I know, Sonja, that would be hard for you to imagine, but I'm sure you've had friends, family, networking buddies, people that you know, neighbors, maybe even a roommate that has been in a funk. Can you give us some idea of how we could reset that and live a more happier, more relaxed time?
Well, just if it's a pretty day, just offer to go on a walk with them. There's amazing places in the city that you can do that. Watch a funny video or a movie. Go to a movie. Yeah, there's nothing like laughing and crying at the same time to get out of a funk. Have a drink. Margarita's always our cure. You know me and my margarita. So,
and it is Friday night, you know. Oh, it's Friday night somewhere in the world, right?
That's right. That's right. It's very easy just to get together with somebody, tell them a joke, give them a hug, just give them a big hug and smile. actually, every week when I end my networking group, I have a beautiful picture of a sunset, and I tell people, just, you don't know what that person is going through that might be behind you in the Starbucks line. They might have just had something traumatic happen. They might, have lost a job, lost a loved one. You don't know. Just turn around and smile at them and say, hi, have a great day. And you have no clue what you might do for that person that particular day. There are countless stories of people sitting at the bar thinking that they're having their last drink, and they're getting ready to go jump off a bridge, and somebody just happens to sit down next to them and shares a drink with them and a story, and that changes their whole life, and then they go on to do amazing things. So you just don't know what that person that's sitting next to you is going through. So just a smile can really turn somebody's frown upside down.
Well, I love that. And you know what that reminds me of? Red O'Loughlin.
Yeah.
He taught me this trick. He said, Marian, when you smile, it releases endorphins in your body, and it does make you feel better. I said, yeah, well, sometimes you just don't feel like smiling. You know what I mean? He goes, here's the trick for you. I don't happen to have one. Maybe I do. Okay. Normally you would use a pencil. Oh, there we go. So you want to smile and you just can't bring yourself to do it?
Hey, that works.
Feel better already. It forces
right.
you to smile, and then the endorphins they just start flowing. And next thing you know, you're laughing at yourself because you have a pencil in your mouth.
I thought you were going to stick it up your nose or something. Oh.
So tell me a little bit more about what you're doing. Where are you? Are you still in the Sugar Land area near Houston?
Actually, so I live in Houston now, but I have my Sugarland group, which you ought to come back and check us out, Marian. It's grown. We have 30 people there every week now. So it's really taken off. It's amazing. We meet every Thursday, 7:45 in the morning at the Rudy's Barbecue at 59 and 99. Our Katie group is we have about 50 people in that group, and it's every Tuesday at El Canton Pizzeria on Mason Road in Katy. We meet there 11 to 1 on Tuesdays. And we're getting ready to open Houston Premier Networking as well. And you can find all the groups on Facebook. Katy Premier Networking or Sugarland Premier Networking. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. And our groups are just growing, and we're helping people daily growing their businesses.
Okay, so let's slow down and tell me the address again.
Okay, so Katy meets at El
No,
Canton.
I mean the address. I'm typing it in.
Okay, so Katy, so you can put KPN meets at 981.
No, I'm sorry. The .com is what I'm looking for.
For the networking, katypremiernetworking.com.
Katy Premier Networking. And will each one have its own website?
Yes.
Okay. So if they're in Katy, make sure that I have this right. katypremiernetworking.com.
That's perfect.
Okay, good.
Perfect. And Sugarland is sugarlandpremiernetwork.com.
Premier what? Network?
Work.com.
Oh, okay.
The ing wasn't available, so we had to take it off.
Oh, well, that's interesting, isn't it? Okay, so Sugarland Premier Network. Oh, and there's no space in there. I missed it.
That's okay. We understand.
All right, good.
And we're on Facebook as well in the group, so join our group.
And your Houston one, do you already have a website for that?
Not yet.
Will you be running that?
Excuse me?
Will you be running the group?
Yes. I'm crazy. Just you know. I have nothing else to do, right?
Oh yeah, except for travel around and have fun and create happiness for you and everyone else around you.
That's right. That's right.
Oh gosh. Well, tell me something else. What's got you curious lately?
What's,
What's caught your attention?
oh man. I'm curious why we haven't gotten together for lunch recently.
I've had some really strange things happening to me, Sonia. You met the lady I take care of that has Alzheimer's, and she's really going downhill. So,
Shirley, right?
Shirley, yes. So I really can't take her a whole. I do still take her to church, but to take her to a networking event or something, no, that those days are over. So, and then I spend a little time at Office in America. I work Monday, Wednesday, and every other Friday. So Tuesdays and Thursdays are open, and I'm
Okay.
excited to hear when the Houston is going to be.
We're looking at Wednesday mornings.
I have to work on Wednesday.
Probably 7:30 to 9 in the morning. It's come be another early morning, which not sure I don't like early. I I stay up late, and so when it comes early morning, but we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Well, your Sugarland is on Thursday at noon, right?
No, it's early morning as well. It's 7:45 to 9.
Okay, so what you could do is you could go say maybe till 10 o'clock and open up the Houston one, and then you wouldn't have to have another day where you get up early.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. So, but it was too much, and then I couldn't spend the time I needed with my Sugarland people because you know how we like to hang around and visit. Well, I was always having to run off to the one that I was doing in Houston at the time. So we want a little bit more time that I can spend with the group because we get to. That's the thing about networking, just like us. We developed that relationship of getting to know, like, and trust each other, and we've been friends ever since. So we've done other things than just business together. So that's what I have to cultivate those relationships there. And I found out that I was shortchanging them by running off to another meeting. So I won't do that again.
That's a good concept because it's true. Some of my deepest, dearest friends all came from networking.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
So many of us that we met. I met Nancy Baker at your group, and she's one of my dearest friends now. And she helped me create my Sonya's Adventure group, where we're doing adventures all around the city of Houston. So if you are looking for things, maybe you're new to Houston, or maybe you were in that funk, because that's what I worked all the time, and I wasn't getting together with my friends. So I created Sonya's Adventures. It's a Facebook group, but it's Sonya apostrophe S Adventures. And it's a Facebook group. And believe it or not, Marian, we're on number 99 of 101. So I just put a request out there for people to say, what would you like for the 101th and adventure to be? And we've done everything from hikes to going to breweries to that's it. Yeah, you got to have the apostrophe because believe it or not, there's another Sonya's Adventures out there. She's in Phoenix and she's a little strange. It's not. It'll make you laugh because holy cow, she's got some face paint and I don't know what they do, but no, Sonya's Adventures here in Houston. Join my group, come do some stuff with us. Make suggestions out there of places that we haven't been. And the other thing too is oh, what is it to do this weekend? Go there because it's going to be a great resource of all the different places. If you like hike, there's hiking, there's always my margarita class because I'm in search for the best margarita in town. We've done what do you call them? Escape rooms. We've gone to the ship channel. There's a lot of free stuff to do. 3 days at the zoo. And then there's other things. We just went out of town to Waco. And if you're looking for a little quick getaway, we did Waco, and it's an amazing little city, not too far, 2.5 hours away, and beautiful. Springtime is going to be beautiful. It was, kind of dead right now, but just so much to do there. So we live in an amazing city, and I am so grateful that I'm actually Houstonian. So I love the city, and I'm sharing that with people, with my adventure group as well. With people from young, old. We have people that come in from out of town that join us. You never know who's going to show up, and you never know if it's just going to be me. But I still have fun, even if it's just me.
See? So she creates her own happiness. It's awesome.
It is.
Oh, gosh. Well, I can think of a couple of things I really want to do. One of them is when it gets a little warmer, go to Galveston.
Yes.
And I have a very good memory of 4 couples that went down there for New Year's. So we went a few days before, we stayed a few days after, and we just had a blast. We rented a house on the beach that had a big hot tub on the deck. And we just spent the whole time just laughing and giggling and walking up and down the beach. And it just happened that they had this iridescent type of animal or insect, I don't know what it was, every time the waves would come in.
Oh, right, yeah.
I don't know what you call that, but it was wonderful, wonderful. And ever since then, I thought, I need to do that again.
Yeah.
Adventure.
One of the other things, you've seen the Japanese or Chinese lanterns that go up? I'm dying to do that. That's going to be one of my next adventures. We're going to do those. We're going to make them and have them go up somewhere. So that ought to be fun.
Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. So Sonja's Adventures is on Facebook, and you can find it at Sonja's. It's SONJ apostrophe S Adventures.
On Facebook, yes.
On Facebook, yes. That's wonderful, and I appreciate that.
Well, absolutely, yeah. I'd love to see all of y'all come join us.
Wow, well, this half hour went very, very fast. I'm so glad that you joined us, and you can come back anytime.
Absolutely.
And I'm really looking forward to your new Houston, even though it's on Wednesday and I have to work. Maybe I could figure something out. I don't know. We'll see. I'd really like to. And you're not too far not the Katy one. That's a long way from me. But the other one in Sugar Land isn't too bad. I can make that on Thursday. It's early in the morning, first thing.
That again, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is. It just overnight we doubled, and we've got just so much energy there now, and it's really getting to be fun.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, everyone. We appreciate you. If you have anything that you would like to speak with us about, feel free to leave a comment on YouTube, because we're live on YouTube, and we're also live on Facebook under the Natural Curiosity channels. And then also, if you're into podcasting, you can hear us on your favorite podcast app. All you have to do is hunt for Natural Curiosity, and I'm sure you'll be able to find us. We're pretty easy.
Yeah.
No apostrophes, just Natural Curiosity.
Right.
And thank you again, Sonja. So good to see you.
Well, it is. Thank you so much for having me. It's been fun. I've been laughing. I've got tears in my eyes because whenever we get together.
All right. So our special guest today was Sonja Stephens. You can reach her at, where is it? Where is it? Oh, I think I lost it. You'll have to tell us what it is.
Travelbysonja.com. Or find me on my Facebook group, Sonja's Adventures. Remember the apostrophe, though.
All right. I found it. Travelbysonja.com.
All right. Thank you so much, Marian. It's been fun.
Hey, you all, I want you to have a fantastic day. I want you to create a fantastic day for yourself. Absolutely. If you need help, we'll be happy to help you.
Absolutely. Bye.
Good.